Yet another deadly mass school shooting.
Here we go again. 6 families now mourning the sudden and senseless loss of loved ones as an investigation into the motive gets underway. Late last night, the Nashville Police Department released this surveillance video of the shooting at the private Christian school. They did not release any recordings of anyone being hurt. However, you see it here, the shooter blasting her way through that front door.
Police say the shooter, Audrey Hale is her name, used 2 assault-type rifles and a pistol. Several cameras caught Hale walking through the school and firing as alarms sounded and flashed.
CBS News Miami's Cristian Benavides joins us live now from Nashville, Tennessee with more on that video and, of course, the latest on the investigation. Cristian.
Keith and Betty, good morning. Overnight, officials releasing that disturbing surveillance video where you see the assailants making their way into the school. We are also learning more about the victims.
A Nashville church held a prayer vigil last night to comfort a city in mourning after yesterday's deadly shooting at a Christian elementary school.
I was hoping this day would never ever come here in this city.
Newly released surveillance video shows the moments the suspect, identified as 28-year-old former student Audrey Hale, shot through the side doors and entered the Covenant School. Within minutes, law enforcement responded.
Multiple victims down inside the school.
Police say 2 officers pictured here shot and killed the suspect on the 2nd floor of the school.
Even in a remarkably fast response, there was not enough time.
Among the dead are 3 students, all just 9 years old, identified as Evelyn Dykehouse, Hallie Scruggs, and William Kinney. Also 3 adults, custodian Mike Hill, substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, and head of school Catherine Coons.
I'm just so sad and heartbroken for the families that are impacted by this. And their children.
Police say that this was a planned and targeted attack and that the suspect had detailed maps drawn out of the school's surveillance and entry points.
It's just heartbreaking to see it actually happen right here in our hometown.
A growing makeshift memorial of teddy bears and flowers now sits outside of the school. Nashville's police chief said the suspect was armed with 3 weapons, an assault-style rifle, an assault-style pistol, and a handgun. Law enforcement believes 2 of the weapons were obtained legally.
All right, thanks very much, Cristian Benavides reporting live for us there. Meanwhile, according to the National Institute of Health and the CDC, getting shot is now the leading cause of death amongst American kids ages 1 to 19.
My goodness, it is a sad state of affairs and a danger that has surpassed car accidents or even disease among young children. Our own community has been touched by this kind of violence, unfortunately, against school children. Austin Carter is at the alert desk, and he's been digging into the numbers and tracking the history of school shootings in this country. So, Austin, what have you found?
Yeah, Betty and Keith, unfortunately, we are just seeing the number of them continuing to rise, not only just school shootings, but also mass shootings in general. In fact, last year, according to the Washington Post, we saw the most school shootings out of any year since 1999. Now, I'm breaking down some of the data we're also seeing here coming in from the Gun Violence Archive. They track mass shootings and shootings in general that happen across America. There have already been 131 mass shootings so far this year alone. Last year, 647 mass shootings. In 2021, 690 and 610 mass shootings in 2020.